For several years now, the AIDS Resource Center has run what's called a needle exchange program for drug users in order to prevent the spread of serious diseases like HIV and hepatitis C.
But a recent video along with a record number of needles being found in the city are causing concern for some. News 8's Eric Jacobson now joins us in the newsroom with the latest.
Martha and Mike, from January to May of this year, the AIDS Resource Center in La Crosse distributed more than 110,000 syringes. But more and more of these types of syringes are being found in places like parks and streets. And the fire department says picking up these needles takes away from their job.
Seems like every day there's more and more coming in.
Picking up syringes has been a La Crosse Fire Department job since 2014.
They'll call us and let us know where a needle is at, and we will respond to pick it up as soon as we possibly can.
And since that time, the amount of calls they have received regarding those needles has been on the rise. Since the beginning of this year, the fire department has picked up 253 needles. That's more than all of last year.
We realize that it is a dangerous situation, and it's something that needs to be addressed because there is becoming more and more needles to pick up.
In addition to the rise in calls, videos like this showing a bag with needles on a street in La Crosse, similar to ones handed out through the AIDS Resource Center, are causing growing concern in the community.
I know I've been on calls myself where we've gone and there'll be 2 or 3 dozen needles in a container that we'll have to pick up.
In a statement to News 8, the AIDS Resource Center says, in part, this program has proved to be very effective, with a 76% decrease in HIV infections among injection drug users since the program started in 1994. But the fire department says picking up the needles can be time-consuming.
We don't want to tie up a rig picking up needles when they might be needed somewhere in an emergency situation.
Despite those concerns, they said keeping those needles off the street is a priority.
That's our biggest fear in the public, is that a child might see it on the ground, it's a sharp or a shiny object, and they go to pick it up.
La Crosse's fire chief will be meeting next week with the AIDS Resource Center to address some of the department's concerns. You can also read more of the AIDS Resource Center's statement on our website, news8000.com.
All right, thanks a lot, Eric. And if you do find a used needle outside, make sure you call the La Crosse Fire Department. But at its non-emergency number, that number is 608-785-5962.
And that way it keeps the 911 line open for immediate emergencies.